Hello, dear L2 students, and welcome to lesson 6. Today, we're moving into a vital part of professional communication in ICT, writing formal emails, whether you're requesting an access, reporting an issue, or coordinating a project. A clear and professional email is essential. Let's dive into how to structure and write them effectively. Our goal today is to understand how to write professional emails that are appropriate for the ICT industry. These skills will help you communicate effectively with colleagues, classmates, supervisors, teachers, head departments, clients, or even support staff. As usual, we first need to know the importance of this lesson. Emails are the backbone of communication in ICT. Whether it's asking for help or providing updates, a good email shows professionalism and ensures tasks move forward smoothly. Let's dive into the email structure. Every email should follow this basic structure. It helps the reader understand the message and respond appropriately. Each email should contain a subject line that summarizes the topic, that is to say, why is this email sent, and it should be between 5 to 8 words maximum. The greeting, which sets the formal tone. You can say greetings, dear Mr., dear Mrs., etc. And the body, which contains the main message, and the closing, which is a polite end. The way we write reflects our professionalism. Let's explore how to keep our language respectful and polished. The first, you need to use a formal tone and language. No slang and no contractions. That is to say, you need to write the full words. Do not write abbreviations. Be clear and concise. That is to say, one main topic or one subject line per email. Okay? Use polite modal verbs to request or to ask for something, like could, would, and may. As well, check punctuation, grammar, and capitalization. That is to say, the language should be correct. These are some modal verbs. Using modal verbs, soften your requests and add politeness. Could and would are the great tools for supporting professionalism. Could is used for a polite request, for example, could you please reset my password? Should is used for suggestion. You should update the software. Here you are suggesting politely. And must is used for an obligation. The update must be installed before Friday. Here you can use it when there are deadlines. Let's check some common phrases that you can use writing your emails. After writing the subject line, which include the reason for sending the email, and the greetings, which are, for example, dear, followed by the title and the name, for example, dear Mr., dear Mrs., and you follow it by the name, or you can just simply say greetings, Mr. or Mrs., doctor, professor, head of the department, IT team, etc. Then you need to start the body of your email by this expression. I hope this email finds you well. Or you can say, I hope you are doing well, just simply, okay? Then you directly go to the point why you are sending this email. You can use this expression, I am writing to request, to ask, etc., or I would like to inform you. requests. If you are writing to request something, you can use modal verbs for a polite expression. Could you please, would it be possible to, or you can say, I appreciate it if you, or I would be grateful if you can assist me, you can help me, etc. Okay? Don't forget to close your email, for example, by thank you for your time and consideration, thank you in advance for your help, and you finalize your closing by best regards, warm regards, kind regards, or just simply say regards, or sincerely yours, followed by your last name and family name. Let's take some examples. Here we have an example of a request for access. So you should include in the subject the reason. Request for server access. It is important to mention the subject. Then the greeting. Dear IT department. Don't forget to put the comma after the greeting, and you go to the line. You directly mention the body. You can start by, I hope you are doing well. I am writing to request access to the internal server so I can begin my assigned tasks. Could you please let me know the procedure to obtain access? Here it is a polite question or request using the modal verb could. And you close, thank you, best regards, Sarah Hamdi, for example. And there is another example to follow up. When do we use follow up emails? For example, you send an email and you don't get an answer for more than a week, then you are requested to send a follow up to see the status of your email. You can read it to understand it. Okay, now let's check the common mistakes that you may fall into. The first one is to use informal greetings. Saying hi as a greeting is not formal and it's not professional. Okay, so instead of saying hi, you can say greetings, dear, etc. Another mistake to avoid is no subject line. The reader may ignore it, so it's important to include the subject line in your email. Another mistake to avoid is to use slang, like for example, please, you. So don't use contractions because it's informal. Write the full words. Okay, don't abbreviate them because it's unprofessional tone. And missing the closing, it makes feel like the email is incomplete. Because it is polite to use a closing, you can simply write regards followed by your name. Please, dear students, don't forget to practice the activities on the PDF version, which is on Moodle platform, in order to better understand and get used to write formal professional emails. Let's summarize this lesson. Today we have learned how to structure a formal email related to ICT communication, how to use formal, polite and specific language, and please remember to always proofread before sending. That is to say, try to revise your email before submitting it. Thank you for your time and attention. See you in the next lesson, dear students. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video.